All right, Rogues. So I want to apologize, considering that, you know, anyone who may have got like the alert that I went live with this a bit ago, from the fact that I deleted the stream. Let's just say people that I, figured knew better about things, came in and proved me wrong about stuff. So I had to delete that stream because someone came in here, said something that was very much a spoiler for a game that, while I've already played it, I've made it very apparent on my channel, no spoilers. And obviously, just posting like, like a long spoilers thing, like, with a bunch of O's and all that, to draw it out, and then saying like, the name of a creature in another game. My thing is, as I said before, regardless of if I played a game or not, there's no spoilers on this channel, like at all. There's no spoiler tag on YouTube. So basically it means that with me being as attentive to the chat as I am, it means I would see that, and obviously other people in the chat would see it. My main thing is that if other people haven't played that game, have been trying to stay in the dark about it, or if it was by chance a game that I hadn't played, and I was trying to stay in the dark about, like, one of the creatures in it, obviously, it would have been, been brought up to everyone. So, whatever the case, it wasn't about this game, but it's still something that irked me. So I decided to, like, start over from the top, and hopefully the person in question learns from that. But anyways, that being said, guys, sorry to start this off on a sour note, but welcome into Liminalcore. So, this is another backroom style game. I've been kind of like, trying to get back into some of those lately. The developer for Escape the Backrooms, which is probably like my favorite one, like, of all the different, liminal space style games out there, considering how much fun I had with that, my friends. It's basically, it's like the dev of that is like going to be bringing out like another, some more content for that in the future. So I've kind of like gotten back on a bit of a Backrooms kick. I got this one, and I also want to pick up a copy of Dreamcore to play that. But, either way, so this Light Pools, which isn't developed by the same people, by the way. This is a completely different developer. Light Pools is a game that's been stated that there's no combat, there's no like actual entities, supposedly. I still got my heart rate monitor on, because when I played Pools, there were some moments that definitely were kind of unsettling, and there was nothing that was actually an active threat to me. So the devs say that there's no jump scares, supposedly. There's no creatures. It's basically purely 100% atmospheric video game. Like, with no like actual, threats or anything like that. It's all about like, what Backrooms and like liminal space is pretty much mostly about. It's just like unsettling environment where everything is like just you're in this big massive area. I can't remember if it's like megalophobia or whatever it is, or pretty much everything's like very big and whatnot. So like I said, been really excited about playing this one. Another thing is that the title for the stream is a bit misleading, because it says full game in it, but technically this isn't actually gonna be the full game, because while I am going to try to play everything so far, the devs have said that they do have like some more content coming out for this. They've been hit with some delays, so unfortunately they haven't actually, been able to, like, originally I think like the new stuff was supposed to have been released like I think in January, but they've had like a few different delays happen. So hopefully maybe like the new levels or whatever they're putting out will, be along any day now. And then I'll switch the title of the stream to, episode 1 or part 1, and then do the next one for part 2. I mainly just kind of have it as full game right now, because I'm not trying to like knock the devs, of course, but there's always a possibility that new content may just not end up not being released. Like if things end up getting too hectic, it has happened as sometimes with content that was supposed to like be released for a game and it never was. Like, it doesn't happen insanely often, but you never know. But hopefully the devs actually get everything solved that, you know, they've been having some problems with, and they'll be able to get like more content out for this. But anyways, that being said, we're gonna go ahead and get on into this. I'm gonna try like, you know, play through everything so far. There's 4 chapters to this. I've already got my settings set up in it. Because I know that with pools, there was definitely some parts where it was chugging. So hopefully with this, there, you know, we won't have any graphical issues. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get on this and see what this is about, guys. So yeah, again, I already checked it, and kind of like got shown right there, which we knew this was gonna happen. Basically, a lot of like what you've seen, like promotional stuff. Even though I have tried to stay away from as much of this as possible, a lot of like, you know, little like promotional still images have been of the pools. So I don't know what the other areas are. What the? Okay. Okay, before we get started here, what's going on with my mic? What was that? Gameplay settings, microphone feedback. As cool as that is, the problem is it's displaying back into this. So that's the only problem. Otherwise, I keep it on, hoping it's not gonna be an actual gameplay mechanic. But yeah, we're gonna have to keep that off. Okay, what's crazy about this is how realistic it looks already. I know the pool's like, but at least it seems like maybe it's running a little bit okay at the moment. Kind of feel like it's starting off a little bit similar to how pool started, but yeah, this is pretty detailed. Okay, and very unsettling. So, yeah. That's the thing. I definitely dig the pool areas too. Okay, I'm not too keen on this guy's stamina. Alright, so we're going to head on through here. You just like the sound of the fluorescence over there too. That's the thing. I just got in this. I'm already kind of feeling like, you know, while we're at it. I forgot to turn pulse weight on. Let me go and get that taken care of real quick. Okay. If push kind of shove, things like get like a little bit too graphically intent, like, you know, to where like it's my computer starts chugging or something. It seems like it's okay for the moment. I can always like turn off the little thing. I got this little VR filter, VCR filter on it or whatever. But I want to kind of keep that on there just as it definitely is giving me like, you know, vibes of pools, but as I know, like I hopefully sometime this week I'll pick up Dreamcore because I want to play that one too. I think that's another one that's kind of like stayed. There's not really any there's not like any actual entities or whatever. But again, I'm someone like, you know, when the devs say something like that or whatever, I'm gonna take it with a grain of salt until I'm sure. All right, so just go ahead and I guess I can climb the ladder. Or not? Oh, E. I would have been mad if I would like, you know, walked all the way in there and I couldn't even climb out. Yeah, those fluorescent lights or whatever are definitely kind of unsettling on their own. Can I crouch? Okay, so I can't crouch. And I could probably like have much reason to. Alright, well, you know, there's my stream thumbnail. Unless I come up with like another one later. Alright, can I... Alright, so it looks like we're going to be going over here and we're going to take ourselves a little bit of a slippy slide. Okay, now I'm going to say this now. My time playing the pools. You know, playing pools. There are definitely some safety standards, like some safety issues like there. Y'all who watch my streams that, you know what I'm talking about. I still think my ass cheek is bruised over that. I mean, this is like working pretty decently for me, Foxy. But at the very least. Okay, at least it's... I mean, I kind of like turn mine. Let me see, where are my settings? I put them like down to... Yeah, just at high. But I mean, probably like different games have like different graphical requirements. I know that pools, I definitely had to like, tweak some stuff on that one. I feel a lot of it is just like, probably just the pool areas. Okay, that right there just looks kind of unsettling. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I'm just like practically, I mean, it's like I can almost smell the chlorine. The way he's breathing, I was like, "Wait, you got like some kind of aggression towards that house there?" Like, you sound like you wanted to go whoop the house's ass. Like, the way he was breathing heavily. He's like, "Ooh, that house, that damned house." Yeah, this one's called Liminalcore. I can't remember how much it is on Steam at the moment. Yeah, this definitely like is like most of the it's like a lot of the Backrooms games I played have always been pretty look pretty nice. But this one definitely looks pretty good. I'm just curious. Let me turn off the I'm gonna turn it back on because I want to keep it on. But I mean, I want to see like how it looks like, if I turn off the where's it at? The gameplay settings. So they got this fisheye effect. Let's see what happens if we turn off this. It actually makes it run a lot smoother. But I want to keep it on though. Just for that little effect. I mean, if it ends up messing with anyone, just let me know. I'll turn it off. I mean, I could put it up just a little bit. How'd this look? Oh, hell no. That's gonna go back down. But about like back 0.5. Okay, yes, it's pretty cheap right now. The fisheye effect. Oh, Depends if I do that. I'm just kind of like tweaking settings here. I'm probably gonna keep the fisheye effect on just a little bit, because probably like maybe 1.5. Yeah, that works. Yeah, no. I wasn't the only one that saw that, right? Yeah, I just kind of want to put it back on just for like the little... It kind of helps make things look more eerie. See, is that what I was talking about? The dev's like, oh, ain't no combat. Yeah, I mean, there's no combat, but I know I was ain't alone here. I saw that thing running. There's definitely something in the water. Oh, all right, achievement. You can just shut up. Achievement is like there's definitely something in the water. And then even like the title, the thing, like the description was like, I know I heard something in that water. Yeah, I didn't hear anything. I saw it. Even the achievement's picking at me now. But as I've said before, I think I said during pools, like, if there actually isn't, like, you've basically got, like, a concept of this, because there's some games that they actually have, like, entities in the pools. But otherwise, it definitely, you just picture, like, you and a bunch of friends just coming here and just hanging out, having pizza and everything. I mean, the only thing would be, like, it's so massive, you'd be scared, worried of getting lost. But otherwise, this actually is like, it'd be, like, one of the more fun places. Kind of the reason why I wish I had, like, my Quest VR, my Quest 3. I have, like, some Backrooms, like, environments side loaded for my, my home area. I thought it'd be pretty cool if I actually had, if they had, like, a pools one. That or the party room. This actually has me kind of remind. I think I'm probably gonna sit down and I got like this video that Mickey D43 showed me. This guy goes through like pretty much all the like a crap load of the levels for the Backrooms. And I want to go through and like finish watching that. He basically describes like what entities are in each of them, like and all of them, whatever. But I'm definitely gonna be going through trying to find like, because like I said, this does have me. Yeah, like I said, Cyberfox, they done like for a $6 game. I'm impressed with this so far. I mean, pools was great, but they've like really done like like you said, like they definitely like have like a lot of like visual flair to this. But I've always like thought like the pool areas, like in the Backrooms game, like skate the Backrooms, they were fun. I've always just thought they like it looked pretty cool. I mean, I like the designs of most of the backroom levels. It's hard to really say like the ones I've seen so far because I'm still someone who's kind of like a bit of a baby Backrooms goer. But like I said, my favorite game I played so far for Backrooms has been Escape the Backrooms because that was just like a fun experience with friends. We played a bit of Inside the Backrooms. Fear of giant objects. Yeah, megalophobia. That's what I was talking about before. Yeah. I don't have megalophobia, but that kind of made me, I don't know, it kind of like caught me off guard because I saw it. I was like, oh. But, okay, now it's getting worse. All right, great and powerful odds. Whoa, shit. No, 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 no. Well, guess what, rogues? We can't swim. Trying to process this. You know, you were able to get out of the water in the beginning. You gonna like, you know, just fall in and can't swim. Imagine like, you know, just reaches over and just suddenly just smooches the hell out of me. I don't know how I feel about that. But no, but again, this is definitely like one of the more visually impressive ones. I mean, I want to go through Steam and like see if there's any other Backrooms games I need to pick up. I know. So we're just gonna continue this conversation over here, rogues. So yeah, whatever the hell that was in there. Things I probably got to go in there. Well, I don't know, maybe not, because all right, well, we'll come back to that one or not. But yeah, so I've got Backrooms Escape Together. Haven't played that yet. Me and D43 eventually gonna do a series for that. And I've, you know, we played like a very small bit of Inside the Backrooms. But, you know, we didn't really like that one as much. We may try to give another chance sometime in the future, but that was like more of a serious multiplayer backroom style game from what we could what we interpreted. But Pool Rooms was like Pools was great, very similar to this, but I think it was like entirely focal on the pools. I know this game there's actually like other environments we're gonna be checking out. But the Classrooms was an awesome one. That one had combat. That one had entities, different entities you don't see in the normal Backrooms games. Classrooms I'd highly recommend. And then there was there another one I played? I played Classrooms, Pools. Well, I can't remember all the ones I played so far, but yeah, the Classrooms, Pools, this one, Liminalcore. I'm gonna like, you know, get a copy of Dreamcore probably this week and maybe jump in on that one. Suppose this is like they say is like about a 3-hour game, and the devs do have more content coming. But yeah, I'm very much impressed with it. You know, the way it looks, and it actually runs better than Pools did. Pools I'd like turn a lot of stuff like well down, but I'm going on in, see what happens. I should fall in the water. Oh wait, I knew it. So maybe I'm not supposed to go in there. Things are clicking and sound like, you know, Yowjas, you know, predators. Okay, well, they put me back right here, so I don't think I got a flashlight. I mean, I know nothing's gonna kill me that I know of. Okay, my guess is that like, we can't go any further in there. So I went left and I went back and nothing. But one thing I do like about any game is when they do have like a lot of options in there that, because thing is, for pretty much, you know, just for the sake of like, you know, making it easier on people. Because I will say the way this head bob works, like you kind of see how I do like this, and it still like kind of moves or whatever even afterwards. So I know some people might actually get motion sick from that. So we go into settings right here, and what I could tell, they got the head bobbing, camera smoothing, and everything. They definitely got stuff here that probably like would really make it easier for people. Toggle run, that's a good one because, you know, for those who may like have like, you know, hand cramps from like holding down the that for. I always like when you can see a dev like definitely put accessibility like, you know, in the forefront. Because me, I don't have any of these problems, but, you know, it's basically, you know, for others, you know, who may have like, you know, physical or, you know, physical things that make it more complicated for them. I'm always like, you know, something that is always like a plus. So the devs definitely got like, you know, I'm already gonna tell I'm gonna enjoy the rest of this game. The devs already got my vote for sure, like a got my, you know, thumbs up, you know, for just, you know, that alone. And they definitely, you know, are nailing, you know, of course, what like, you know, liminal space, like, you know, games are supposed to be about, which is that feeling of the unsettling feeling. Well, it's not really like, you know, holding it. Basically, you just basically just tilt it with the camera and everything, doing like this. You know, that's the thing. Like that in itself isn't really that bad. Like that's kind of like, you know, standard fare for a mouse game. That's not anywhere near as bad. Well, I mean, it's like with the whole thing with like sprinting. Right here, I'm having to hold it down to sprint. But they have like a thing where I can toggle it. So that way, you know, if you want to sprint, you can just basically just click it once to having to hold it down. So I can give you like your fingers a rest. Okay, let's go through here and see what. Because I mean, I'm just curious about what else we're going to encounter because we had like a random house. But I'm just curious about what else we're going to see. Like, I'm just curious about, like, you know, the other areas. I do know at the very least what one of the other spots is going to be. I mean, it was kind of like it was on their store page, you know. Kind of like, you know, basically, I think, showed, like, one of the places we're going to be going to. If someone runs across that hallway, it's going to be a perfect place for him to do it. You know what? This area right here brings back some serious... Yeah. So yeah, escape the Backrooms, rogues. Funny story here. For anyone who watches like my little highlight montage here on my YouTube channel, you can find it pretty easily within like the thing because it's one of the scenes. So this big spot right here makes me think of a certain like, you know, monster we dealt with. Looks almost Why is there a phone down here? Oh, that echo on it. I'll get to it in a second, but yeah, there's this one thing we had to deal with in Escape the Backrooms, and I was basically, you know, Amber knows what I'm talking about because she saw it, and Elgin Alex, if he was here, he knows that what I'm talking about too. This thing with like, he had like these shiny ass, like, you know, white teeth. That's all I'm gonna say. And I was like down here, like, you know, trying to like stay away from it. It looks like just very much like the same area. Yes, sir. If this person says hello, hello, like, you know, pulls like a Five Nights at Freddy's. I mean, okay, I'll deal with whatever else here. I ain't dealing with no animatronics now. I'm gonna come back to that. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Say this, like, the sprint ain't the best. Still better than Phasmo. Excuse me? Yeah, y'all can have it. I heard that. I know I didn't jump in that water. Damn it, Timmy, I told you about doing cannonballs in the pool. It's only like 3 feet, you'll bust your ass bone. Was I supposed to be... See, I done got way off track. I was kind of hoping that maybe it would, like, you know, spit me back out, like, where I was wanting to go, but... How the hell we get back out here? Whatever, house. The one thing I also definitely, you know, say, though, is that when it comes to games like this, you really have to, like, commend the devs, because obviously, you know, one challenge I feel like there probably is with Liminal Spaces games is making, like, you know, a big, massive area while, you know, still, like, keeping everything, you know, engaging. You know, trying to make stuff, like, not look the same, like, have an environment that looks the same, like, floor-wise and, like, wall-wise and everything. But, like, still trying to make everything look unique. You know, any, like, time you see something like that and the dev nails it with, like, you know, Liminal Spaces games, yeah. But that's basically, I think, like, a lot of it also is, like, how some of it applies. You know, it's basically, you know, a lot of the same thing and make you feel like, you know, it's a maze, like you're trapped and all that. So that's kind of like, I guess, like, one way that can make it a little bit easier. But still, like, if you're going to the same room over and over again. Oh, yeah, and get it run smooth, totally. But I said, this one's, like, you know, not running that difficult. This one hasn't been that problematic. I mean, I've got, like, you know, I did, like, you know, because the monitor I have is, like, it's a 1440 monitor. So I always, like, you know, turn my games down to 1080 because that's what I usually output at anyway for my streams. So usually I can tell, like, if a game's, like, you know, gonna give me problems if I put it down to 1080, tweak the settings a little bit, and it's still, like, you know, it's chugging. Like, I think with pools, that's what I did. But this one, I was able to, like, you know, put the settings down to 1080, and it's working fine. Oh, shit. Another thing, this guy's got to, like, you know, so I'm going to, like, you know, click off. Like, I'm going to, like, you know, just let go of, like, the run button right. You notice that, right? He's got, like, a little lag to his step. So basically, if you, like, you know, you let go, like, he kind of, like, you know, takes a couple other steps. That's one reason I fell. Like, I actually, you know, try, because he doesn't stop on a dime, so. Okay, so I remember, like, you know, we came through here and we went this way. So I'm trying to, like, you know, remember, like, you know, spots I went to, and that one's kind of hard to forget. Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah, he takes, like, like another, probably maybe, like, another step or two. But I like how it makes it look more realistic. Because obviously in real life, you usually, you know, when you're running or whatever, you know, you can have to, like, you know, stop. Like, you're not just gonna, like, you know, run and, like, do full stop unless you got some serious, like, you know, control. Like, I can sometimes stop on a dime, but, like, mainly I can be, like, you know, running on the treadmill and, at the gym. And then afterwards, like, I can be, like, you know, doing, like, a full sprint for, like, you know, like, max it out. Because I can run, like, you know, the treadmill at the gym, like, at my gym I go to, they max out, like, you know, 12 miles per hour. So I can, like, you know, get on there and, like, run the full, like, 12. And then afterwards, I can kind of, like, you know, just mostly, like, you know, like, sometimes, like, you know, stop, like, you know, just full stop. But yeah, I do like how it makes it more realistic. You know, like, you know, he's running and whatever, he's jogging, and then, like, he kind of has to, like, you know, just doesn't make him like a robot. It just pretty much just basically just, like, you know, like, no framed and, like, no, not running. Okay. Okay, this is very unsettling. But I know there's supposedly nothing that's going to actually attack me, so. But again, I'm not trusting the devs on that. There better not be no mannequin. That better not be a mannequin. I see something right there moving. If that's a mannequin. Well, I mean, they're not. So I guess these chumps, like, you know, eat little baby's ice cream. If you know, you know. Look at little baby's ice cream, Rogue. That's all I gotta say. Look up. Just. Oh my god, I gotta get away from these things. Yeah, just look up the ad for little baby's ice cream. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about. And for those you know, who know, you know. Bitch, I'll push you down these stairs. Do not move. Do not move. We wouldn't give you on that weeping angel stuff here. I mean, I'll break your leg. You porcelain harlot. Or what's so important that it had me come all the way over here? There might be something in here. Okay, nothing there. Okay, hold on. I think, is there nothing here? Hold on a second. Okay, there's nothing here. Yeah, definitely. It felt like they were trying to steer me in the right direction with that phone. No doubt. So I feel like there's something I gotta do. Maybe I gotta pick it up. So I mean, I didn't try pressing E on, I don't think. What's that? Oh, it's just a porch. Okay, I can't pick it up. Okay, let's go back up here again. Because it definitely seemed like as much as I don't want to be around this thing again. Okay, maybe I gotta go back out here and like just look around. I don't think that that house is the only thing that's in here. As I know I heard something out here, but we know it's not supposed to be able to hurt me. But again... Okay, so this is just weird. Why'd they put like a random house in here? Like, you know, and then there's just like... Whatever. We're just gonna go ahead and just carry on back. If I gotta come back here again, I will, but... I think that was just like a means of like just trying to... Because maybe that was like a way to kind of like get things move forward. I had to go down here and... Wait a minute. Okay, that's just a pillar. I was like, wait, why is it splitting off? It was still unsettling, though. It just feels like they're trying to play into different phobias here. Like, megalophobia, you know, fear of, like, giant objects. Definitely some automatanophobia going on back there. You know, I would know because I've got that. Even though it's nowhere near as bad as it used to be, but... So, we're going to head back up the other way. And I'm pretty sure I should be able to finish this today. You know, it's a game where technically the only way you can really fail so far is just like, you know, it's not even really a fail. You know, so if you fall, if you go in the water, you know, they're very forgiving on things. They just like, you know, put you right back where you fell in at. And that's what I really like about things like this. You can tell like the devs definitely want you to like, you know, spend as much time as possible exploring and not have to worry about backtracking. I like that. Like you can just, the way they kind of set it up, it's like they don't have it like where there's like a set space you got to go back to. At least that I know of. See, it happened again. Okay, we'll head in this way now because we didn't check. Was that the... That was water playing tricks on me. I know y'all kind of see that right there. It looks like something's walking in there, but it's just the water, the reflections. Yeah, the devs definitely did a good job with the design here. The fact that just the reflections have you kind of guess, like second guessing things. And that's the thing, you know, even though it's been stated, they said there's no jump scare, there's no like actual like enemies or whatever. Again, as I said, I think they're in pools, I believe is when I said it. Any game where they can really set the tone and actually scare you without even having like a single thing coming out to attack you, you know they did a good job. Because there's games like Amnesia and Outlast, like, okay, yeah, they definitely like nail atmosphere like amazingly. But you also know that there is something that's actively trying to kill you. But when you have like games like this where, you know, there's no creatures and it's just like, okay, you know, well, we're throwing you in here. There's nothing here, but we're going to make you think there is something. We're going to still like give you that little flight or fight, you know. Yeah. I think it's because that was in there's reflections. So yeah, they did like some amazing water design, no doubt. This was in pools. I wonder if it does the same thing where if I... So there's that weird thing that happened in pools when I saw this thing, when I saw this part where I just looked at it and my character just like kind of like just like it seemed like they were just like, you know, veering like, you know, looking into it. There was something like this in pools. But I'm wondering if that actually is like part of the actual pool's lore. Like pool room lore or whatever. Like there's like a big, you know, thing right there where there's like this really ominous sound. This makes two like Backrooms games like involving the pools that have done that. Again, I need to like verse myself more on like a lot of the Backrooms lore. Because yeah, I think it's like something I kind of like really started getting into. I believe it was like around last year, I think. Last year, year before last. It's definitely like one of my favorite little, you know... Welcome in, Nika. But definitely is like one of my favorite little, you know... things just because it's not just like one entity like Slender Man or Jeff the Killer or whatever. It's like a... I think they originate with creepypastas. But it's literally just like a bunch of different rooms. It's literally like just the the creature itself is the rooms. I'm doing pretty good, all things considered. Just playing some spoopy stuff, even though this is a game where apparently there's not anything that's actually going to try to kill me. Okay, now that right there. Yeah. Sound design's amazing. No doubt. Just like, there's nothing here that they say can kill you. I know I keep saying that. But they're basically showing all these areas that kind of like you wonder, all right, what's in there? Like, it's like they're closing it off where it's almost okay, yeah, we're not we're alone. We seem like we're alone here, but there's these areas. The only reason we're alone here is because there's areas that are closed off. It makes you wonder, okay, what is in there? See, no. Look, I mean, I think I made this joke back in pools. It's like, I mean, y'all don't know. I mean, I was the champion of the play place back in the day. I was the one kid that was able to go up the slide in the summer, dealing with all that static electricity and the blisters and all that. And I was like the king of the McDonald's play place. That was also the reason why, you know, they end up having to like to shut it down because safety hazards. Obviously making a joke there. I mean, I didn't cause a play place to get shut down, but I was pretty adept at, like, you know, climbing up the slide. Well, it's definitely like, you know, it definitely nailed like the atmosphere. Yeah, like I was saying, any like Backrooms game that nails like the atmosphere, you know, they're doing a good job. Especially if they do so like without any monsters. So I played the Classrooms, which had entities. Okay, just this right here looks spooky. But again, as I've said, my favorite Backrooms game is Escape the Backrooms, just because that was just so goofy. Like, just the whole thing of, like, you know, it was definitely, you know, a spooky game. But that's like one that just, it's, you know, it's such a blast with friends. I mean, I can't wait for them to come out with new content for it. But I do know I need to talk to McDD43 about us, like, starting our series for Backrooms Escape together. Because we did Repo the other day, you know, for the first time. We got back in Dark Hours last night. But definitely, you know, so we did get, at least with Dark Hours, you know, we did get back into a game that we've been neglecting for a while. But there definitely are, like, some multiplayer games that we need to get started on. And like I said, I'm kind of back on a bit of a Backrooms kick, knowing that there's more Escape the Backrooms content coming. And I said, as I've already said multiple times during the stream, I do want to try to go and pick up Dreamcore this week and start on that. Maybe. I was supposed to start Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu today. Massive contrast here. But, I wanted, like, you know, go in and, like, and jump in on some more, like, you know, these little smaller experiences I still need to work through. See, this would be a perfect place for them to have something jump out at you, no doubt. Yeah, it's fine. I am, yeah, I'm obviously less than 100, 100 subs, less than 100 subs away. But as far as the watch hours is concerned, I think, like, when I checked this morning, because I think it updates about, like, 3 a.m. every day, I think it was at, 3,900 and, was it? Let me check real quick. It's not like anything's gonna kill me. Yeah, we're 85 away and 3,951. So only 49 watch hours away. Yeah, normally I don't really discuss it too much during my streams and everything, but in regards to, like, you know, I have, like, said previously, like, during my outros that, you know, we're less than, like, we're only, like, you know, less than 100, we're, like, you know, only, like, a, you know, less than 100 away from 1,000 and everything. Yeah, and I appreciate you guys for helping me get there. As I've said before, it's definitely, like, not just my efforts. I'm just the guy that goes live, you know, tries to get the content, you know, put content out there for you guys, hopefully be entertained by. And you got, like, a lot of content creators out there that do lose sight of that and everything, think it's all about them, but I'm just thankful, like, all these years, and, you know, I've basically, you know, tried to be appreciative of, like, you know, appreciative of things. Totally a healthcare. Fucking excuse me. No, it is my ass. Devs, y'all lied. No, nuh-uh. No. Shame on you, devs. No, Anthony's my foot. What do you call that? I ain't Beetlejuice. You're damn like, giant sandworms can take their asses on. Freaking bitch-ass sandworm. I'll fight a sandworm in here. I'll slap him around. I appreciate you guys. Okay. So, I'm just going to go ahead and just say I want to go and get out of here. We got sandworms. We got, like, little weird people, like, running around in the pools. Next thing I'd be like, all right, listen here, Stan. You were told not to be running around the pool. I'm not running around the pool, dumbass. I'm running in it. Well played, Stanley. But I'll have you know that, I'm not going to have that I don't appreciate that language, young man. Okay, now see, I played Fear, so anytime I'm climbing a ladder, I instinctively think there's going to be, like some, little ghost girl, at the top, waiting to say boo. Yeah, Alma, from Fear, definitely, made me dread, what's that light? Okay, I'm gonna go in here. I better get eaten by no snake or no sandworm. I better not bust my ass at the bottom. I remember what happened before. I'm warning you. There better not be no Hellco violation at the bottom of this thing. You can take your eyes and look on somewhere else there, Kermit. We got freaking, Timu Kermit and fucking, wish I had emoticon, emote, see, I can't even talk. Wish I had emote flower right here. I don't know about tiptoe through the tools. I'm about to tiptoe my foot up your ass if you freaking don't stop looking at me like that. I'm getting the hell on out of here. I'm done with this place. I am done. Yeah, I said it. It's like, oh, I'm a big flower. I stayed in water. I got, I got all my nutrients. Yeah, screw you, buddy. All those frogs pee on you or something. There's like a frog uprising or something like that. I'm done. I'm leaving. I don't want to come back here ever again. Okay, we got Timu Pac-Man ghost now. Don't you look at me. Do not look at me. Don't you look at me. I need to get on out of this water because I'm scared to get... It turned around, didn't it? Okay, y'all can just shut y'all's asses on up. Let's say we finished chapter 1. Okay, I'm going to say straight. It was like the first one you try to jump me when I get in here or whatever, your ass is grass. I need to press... I said, why do I need to press the E button just to climb down a little tiny ladder right there? I could... E button. I could just stepped in here. All right. If I went up here, just go down the slide, I swear. Blue is kind of sus here. What? Man, I went down your slide, deal with it. That's my slide. That's my person. I don't know you. Seriously, I thought they said we're done with chapter 1. I swear I thought we were going to be going somewhere else. Well. Alright. See, that was a hell code violation. I just skinned my knee. Welcome in, Thrill House. I'm hanging in there, man, all things considered. Yes, I have like a bit of a rough start to the stream before. Like, you know, kind of maybe have to start things over and everything. It's called Liminalcore. It's basically, if you ever heard the Backrooms, it's like it's basically another Liminalcore style game based around the Backrooms. No combat, supposedly. Well, I mean, I know there's no combat, but no entities, apparently. No monsters. It's just purely atmospheric. But yeah, it's pretty much just focal on, like, the bathrooms mythos. And it's... well, going down here now. Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know if you're familiar with Backrooms, the Backroom stuff, but if not, it's definitely worth looking into. It's really interesting. You must run. You got to worry about Pat, man. I'm gonna like roundhouse kick your ass out of that corner. But yeah, it's very much like a different feel compared to like when me and my friends did Escape the Backrooms. If you haven't seen that one, I've got like I've got like a clip montage of it. I swear I just came up here. Yep, I've been here. Okay, so they're trying to trick me now. And I will say I am hoping, because they said, like, you know, chapter 2, right? So I figure we're leaving the pools and we're still in the pools. I am hoping that we're going to have, like, some other areas that aren't pools. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, you know, yeah, like Amber said, like it's about $6 on Steam right now. There's another one I'm getting called Dreamcore. All right, here we go. But if you just, like, if you just go and, like, look up, like, you know, liminal spaces games or whatever, you know, you see, like, a... yourself. You just look at liminal spaces games, you'll see, like, a whole bunch of them. But for me, like, the best ones I played have been the ones you can play with friends. Like I said, Escape the Backrooms, me, Elginox, Big DD43, and Rocket Nachos, we all played that together. And it was hilarious. Because basic... Okay, here we go. Now we're talking. Just, like, that's the thing, like, you know, any game, like, because, again, these games are designed where if you're by yourself, yeah, they're freaking terrifying. But when you're playing with friends... we're going somewhere. You're trying to tell me his boyfriend's a mannequin? Or her boyfriend? His girlfriend? So I can't get a good look. I swear it's a mannequin. You must be lonely as hell down here in the back rooms. Or back here, or down here. Hold on, what was that? You got 2 cigarettes. Oh, no, that's a book about smoke. I thought it was 2 cigarettes. Alright, looks like we're going somewhere now. Okay, so I can go... Alright, go down here and, like, you know, just hang out with my colorful homies. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm just gonna go and go back up. I don't know if we can go that way or not, but I'm gonna go up. Because the way this looks is that this is a game that, again, encourages exploration. And I may end up having to go back down there anyway, but I'm having a feeling like some stuff is just gonna be like achievement focal on which way you can go. Let's get up to the top here. Oh, I'm going down that slide. Bullshit, let me through. Okay, you know, I'm going to just clarify. I'm not too happy about this. I climbed all the way up here. You know, tell me the ride's broken. You know, this is just like the Griswolds trying to go to Wally World. I swear those stairs, like, you know, felt like, you know, it was a cross-country trip just to get up here and get sorely disappointed. Like, I'm practically hear, like, Holiday Road playing in my head right now. You know what, Rogues? I think we're almost there. So by the time I get down to the bottom, I'm gonna grow my beard back. I mean, I never really had much of a beard, but, you know, I just shaved the other day, so. All right, so this looks sus. Wait a minute. It's not pinwheels. Okay, this better not be made of acid. You know. Okay. Just making sure. Shut up. Look here, I don't need all you watch me take a bath. You can go ahead and just take your asses back on and go play, all right? You're grounded. Just don't need y'all, like, you know, monitoring, you know, me when I'm going about my business. You know, go and just... You got any games on your phone? No, I do not. Can't take a shower in peace. Okay. I'm going to say straight up, you know, you better watch it, buddy. So what's so goddamn interesting? I want to know. Why you keep on looking at me? Like, seriously, what's so interesting in me? You know, like... I mean, that side eye, you know, I need to get on out of here. This place is, I don't like this place. Freaking looking at me. We go look at something else. We go look at, I ain't no damn fly now. Okay, I'm gonna go up here, and hopefully chatter's gonna, like, I'm actually gonna, like, you know, go find a new place to go. Yo, little Tommy Tompkins can stay exactly wherever the hell he's at. Right now the houses are singing. Wonderful. Oh, yeah, that's a massive health code violation. No, you can just go ahead and, like, you know, just have yourself a nice, you know, little, nice, relaxing, you know, time, like a big-ass bowl of crunch berries, then go, like, you know, take a one-way trip straight to hell. Yeah, you know, don't put that on the brochure. You'll definitely be losing, like, you know, definitely would keep him being, like, a tourist attraction. Like a big-ass bowl of Fruity Pebbles or something. Okay, where's the exit? They said we're on chapter 2 and everything, but I swear, like, I figured there's gonna be, like, more places in this. But I mean, it seems like it's primarily focal on the pools. I mean, we ain't seen no area 0. You figure, like, you know, there would be like a floor 0 with the fluorescence or whatever. I mean, we got the fluorescence, but not like the moist floor. Hate that word. I just used the M word again, so we're just gonna, like, straight that from the record books. All right, so see what we got going on, or, like, what's over around here. I know I didn't just turn. It's like they're putting like a plant right there in the same exact spot, like for every wall. Okay, well, we ain't been this way. I don't think. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Yeah, nice Mario Brothers impersonation there, buddy. Your king has arrived. I swear, if these things start singing, like the ending of Who Framed Roger Rabbit, there's gonna be a fight in here. Oh my god, I'm literally tiptoeing through the freaking tulips. Great. Don't stop looking at me like that. I'm serious. I mean, I'm pretty sure like there's probably like a lot of chlorine in this water. I mean, his eyes probably don't close. So. But I will say there definitely has been like some more like some unique designs to this one compared to other Backrooms games that focus on pools. But again, I'm just wondering if like this is all this is gonna be, because if so, this is basically I was hoping there's gonna be like other areas, because this is chapter 2, right? And I swear I thought like I saw that there was gonna be like other locations we were going to, like not just like the pools, which I'm not opposed to it. I mean, I like the pools area, but. I don't know what that noise is, but. I swear it keeps on feeling like I'm looping back around at some points, though. Let me go check over this way. Let's go up here. My dumb self think I can go down there and like just explore, and I forgot like you can literally walk off the edge and drown in this game. I can't believe my stupid self just did that. All right, note to self: one less place in here we can explore. I thought if I went down in there, I can like go over to the right. It would have been like a little pathway down there, but nope. Right this way. See, it keeps feeling like anywhere I go where these dorks right here are, that's like a sign I'm going the right direction. Make sure they didn't move. We know they like to do that here sometimes. Okay, now what is this? Make way for the king looking stuff that we got going on down here. Like, I'm not your king. It's like let the Saya pass through. My fist's about to pass through your mouth. You don't stop looking at me. Oh my god. So I'm going to just carry on. Just pretend they're not here. Just stay there. Stay. Oh, hell no. Oh, Yep, definitely unsettling. Very unsettling. Great, going to the frog. Why did everything just dim? Okay. I swear those eyes start following me. Wait for it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. Just don't look at me, just... Alright, let's check in here now. Like, in a way, I suppose, like, you know, if this is gonna be strictly the pools, I can kind of understand why. Because the pools is, like, normally one of the areas in the backgrounds I think there's no, or it's not really much of a threat. Like, normally, like, you know, there are games where they put threats in the pools, but normally it's not, like, supposed to be the case. Well, that just looks foreboding. Alright, well, red's my favorite color, so... I want to go down, let me go down the red slide. Oh. That was chapter 2. Okay, totally a state health code violation. Alright, chapter 2's out of the way. Alright. Okay, that ladder just looks rickety as hell. I think, like, the frame... Surprisingly, like, my frame rate didn't seem like it dipped that much right there, you know, with all the... You know, it'd be better when I get back up here, but yeah, it did seem like it kind of dipped a little bit. It's understandable, but, I mean, surprised it didn't chug a whole lot more than that. Are we getting out of the pools now? Okay, now we might actually be getting somewhere that's not the pools. I don't know. It kind of gives, like, you know, party room vibes. I don't know. We also might just go right back to the pools. Jared was a race car driver. What do you mean this place seems familiar? It ain't from my fucking childhood. But I'm definitely enjoying the design here. It's really trippy. I get on through here. Eventually. This door. Do not tell me. Yeah, no. Woo! Your breath rancid, boy. Okay, his face. Wait, is it getting closer? Alright, yeah, that face looks totally... I can't close the doors. Okay, do I want to open this one? Seems normal-ish. But just for the sake of... Who the hell pissed in your cornflakes? Is he narrowing his eyes at me? What you... Jeez, dude. Okay, you know, I don't need an alarm clock. Okay. Do I want to go back and check that one spot where, like, there was nothing on the floor? Or do... we'll go and take this. Now this guy has a serious attitude problem. Yeah, I'm definitely getting party room vibes from this. Flower, I will slap you sideways. Right, but at least, you know, like I said, you know, I didn't mind the pool area, but I did want them to kind of differentiate things a bit. So I'm kind of glad that we got like an area that seems like it's separate from the pools now. All right, let's see what's in the next one. All right, so which way are we going now? We'll go check left. Okay, that glass is trippy. I think it's mainly because you can't see yourself in the reflection, so it may seem like it was a whole other room. Oh yeah, and this totally looks familiar in its own right. Other games I played. Okay, it looks like someone like, you know, threw up a massive bag of Skittles in here. It's way too colorful. And it kind of hurts my eyes a little bit. Which is, you know, again, says something for the design of the place. I don't think it really matters which one I go down. Oh, good grief. Okay, yeah, that was a bit of a lag right there for a second, but it's all good. I'm just going to just take that on somewhere. Yeah, I'm definitely kind of hitting like a little bit of a frame rate, you know, stutter here slightly, but I wonder if I can. Well, I mean, that works. Probably gonna really work over here though, because if yeah, slide got in the way. Okay, I think yeah, here we go. I think. No, we just came through. Darn it! Now they're trying to get. Now they're getting me with this. I can go up the slide, which I doubt it. Wait, hold on. No. Hang on. Okay, now I think we're making some headway here. Right. Okay, yeah, this. Yeah, I'm having a few problems here. Hold up, maybe not. Yeah. It's definitely hard to kind of like, you know, really find your way around this one. So I'll be so glad when I get out of this little spot. Okay, so It feels like we need to go over this way because there's like so much here. Like all the paths here and everything. It definitely makes me think this is the way we need to go. Just gotta figure out exactly what's in here. Or like which way we gotta like. Let me see. We went that way before. I think this way is blocked off too. Yeah. And the lens flare's hitting me at a few points here too. See, looks like we gotta get over that way, but you can't get out through here. And you can't, like, you know, just shimmy through. So the main thing about this one is that the frame rate's getting hit a little bit, so it's kind of like, you know, messing with me slightly, but I'll figure it out. Just gotta... See, I went that way before. Let's try this. No, unfortunately. Unless... No? Darn it. Okay, well, just head back around and see if I was wrong about something. I will say, like, you know, this level is going pretty good until we got to this point. This one definitely is a bit frustrating, but at the same time, I also kind of understand it's probably, like, you know, what is, like, the point of, like, what they were trying to do here. I think this part was actually supposed to be frustrating. Hold on a second. Clown, shut up. All right, I've had a rough day. Open up, or whatever it is you're gonna do. Yeah, so you ain't doing anything. You're just up here, just like smile at me and look stupid. All right, so apparently I just like just completely just half-assed my way up the spot. But the only problem is it doesn't feel like. Are we still like? See, literally that's all we had to do. We just had to just go up. All right. So my guess is we gotta, like, you know, find, like, the right way up. We went that way before. Let's check this way this time. Oh, finally. Like I said, the main thing is just like this is hitting the frame rate now a little bit. It's not by much. I mean, but it's just there's so much going on here. Like, so many, you know, all the architecture, the ball pits and everything. Speaking of ball pits, whoa, that's a lot. That's a lot of spherical objects down there. All right, let's head this way. But you wonder, like, how many, you know, like, you know, keys and action figures and everything else got lost down in there. It seems like it's being a... Okay, this is an interesting little spot. Geez, that lens glare, though. So I like the little thing, like, you know, you can kind of see which path you took. So we do like that. Did it for a second there. We kind of, like, you know, do like this. So you can see like a little, like, you know, path in the path in them. I'm not saying balls because it sounds weird. Path in the balls. Well, I mean, we found like it's not like that wet floor from the first area. It was like You know, y'all need to stop following me around your stupid phone. In fact, I think it's like the same dork, you know, that was like screaming at me earlier. It's the same face. I will say, I'm digging the design here, but I'm also kind of concerned because of what it's making me think of. If there's a chance we're going where I think we might be going or whatever, they can miss me with that. I'll just go ahead and say it. I'm getting some serious dollhouse vibes from these things. If you guys know what I'm talking about, you know. Let's just say there's a certain floor that I'm not too fond of. From Escape the Backrooms. I'm just trying to figure this out because like it seemed like they want me to go up here, but I'm not really seeing much of anything. Gentlemen, do I need to sit down with you or something? Good talk. Good talk. So you go over here, there's no way to get over there. So could it be there's actually like maybe something down here in the ball pit? Or just another way we gotta go? I'll go and check back through here first, because there were like, some branching paths. See, I went that way, so we go this way. So another way we go, we've been through there, so this has to be the solution. Oh. Yeah. So, yeah, we saw this earlier. You know, the big box of crunch berries. Well, here we go. Oh, yeah, this is totally a hell code violation. That was chapter 3. So we're on the last chapter, Rogues. Okay, I was just saying, like, you know, it'd been cool if we actually could get away from the pools and make this more differentiate more. Which, again, it's not necessarily a bad thing. You know, it's definitely doing, I think, a lot of things different from pools, but I just wish that we actually had, like, you know, multiple floors that were all, like, based around something different. But maybe this leads back somewhere else. I mean, I'm still highly enjoying the game. Is that do not tell me that's a spider. I ain't gonna lie, I thought that rail there was a spider. I honestly thought that was like that spider leg right there. This game I wouldn't have been surprised. All things considered, I think we're making good time. They said this is probably about like a 2 to 3 hour game. And we're like, you know, an hour and 20 minutes on it, so. This is like the last chapter so far. I will say part of me was kind of wishing that, like, you know, considering they were supposed to be doing the updates, I already, like, you know, had in my head, like, to go ahead and stream this. So I kind of, like, you know, part of me was, like, wishing maybe I would have, like, you know, waited until they put the update out. But I also don't mind doing, like, another episode for this, you know, after, you know, once the other levels are released. I can't remember, I don't know, can't remember if they actually say how many they were going to be doing. I swear I thought I just heard, like, you know, birds in the game. There's like audio design just messing with me. What is that? See, normally in any other game, I'll say, okay, yeah, you know, boss battle, but that is, what is that? What is that? Okay, before you start with your ominous music, tell me what the hell it is first. Okay, well, whatever it is, I guess it's bad news. All right, so onwards and through here, I guess, is the right way. I wonder if it could be possible that, like, you know, there's just, like, you know, different ways you go. Like, obviously, you'll see, like, a bunch of different stuff. I guess it's, like, probably, like, one thing that makes this... I'm pretty sure there's definitely, like, some stuff I missed. That's one reason why I definitely tell you, I, like, you know, suggest you guys pick this up. See what you can find for yourselves. Because that's one thing that's awesome about this, like, it being such a massive area. It's probably stuff I've definitely, you know, missed. And, you know, y'all can hopefully find it, you know, when you're going through. I mean, I'm just pretty much just wandering around, like, and then just trying to... seeing what I see, and then... and, like, you know, while trying to find the exit. And so far, I've been, like, making good time. Like, I haven't really, like... there's, like, a few spots where I feel like I kind of got a little stuck or lost or whatever. But otherwise, everything has been very manageable. And, I mean, this is one of those things where even though, you know, it's like... normally you feel like some of this would, like, feel really overwhelming. But it hasn't really felt that way for me. It's just kind of like, okay, whatever I see, wherever I'm going to be able to find something, wherever I find more stuff. You know, it's just whatever we see is, you know, is awesome. God dang it, not this again. Well, I know how this works, Rose. Watch and learn. Just like in pools. It definitely feels like they might take some inspiration from pools at the very least. Because, you know, they're still doing their own thing. And that's the thing. It's kind of like, you know, it's really tricky, you know, to do a backroom style game and make it, like, very unique compared to others. I mean, obviously you can do different mechanics, but really a lot of it's like the same stuff, but... that thing ain't moving. God, I swear this thing's moving. I don't know. It's just... I swear. Do I want to go in here? Probably can't. Yeah, ain't no going in there. Yeah, I don't even want to know what's up under that. Like, I will say, this thing was like something else they showed, like, in the promotional stuff on the Steam page or whatever, but it's just, they really didn't do it justice on how big this thing was. It's still, like, you know, be coming across, I mean, worried about what might be up under that tarp. They just like to just get up and start walking, because obviously it's something very humanoid. And it looks like the tarp's moving. Like, slightly. I think it's just like my eyes playing tricks on me. But yeah, again, like I was saying, like, you know, it's really hard to, like, you know, do like I'm pretty sure it'd probably be really difficult, like, you know, do a Backrooms game and not take inspiration from other developers doing so. Or at the very least, the game's being very similar, considering, like, you know, that's basically how it is with the Backrooms. They got, like, you know, certain entities and all that. The level, like, obviously the levels got fall like a very, you know, obvious design and everything. Where people, like, where the devs obviously want to, like... You just shut your ass on up. But yeah, the point is, you know, it's... I feel like they might got some inspiration from pools. But also, you know, at least with the whole, like, mechanic of, like, you know, walking on the walls and everything. Pools is the only other game I saw do that. So now we're back up here again. I'm not really complaining on anything at all, because this still is, like, doing enough, like, you know, to be its own game. Okay, that's a bunch of... I thought I could, like, walk across and go over there, but I guess not. And like I said, I just kind of wish that even though, like, the areas do have, like, a lot of things that, like, that are different, I wish there could have been, like, more diversity, but maybe they're going to address that with the next update. Because being honest, when I was up there in that one spot and I saw, like, you know, the wallpaper, like, being all colorful and everything, like, mainly, like, where the two statues were, I honestly thought we were about to go to the, suburban map, as I've called it. Can't remember the actual, like, term, but it's the one where basically you have, like, all the houses. Like, we've seen, like multiple houses down here, but I thought, you basically... I think it's the outright, straight-up Dreamcore one. I guess what you actually call it. We already been that way. And that's why Mickey D43 is called it. I think, like, that actually is technically the term for it. Like, Dreamcore will be, like, the one, where it has, like, the large, substantial, like, number of houses. You got, like, the clear blue sky. And it's just, like, has that very, like, foreboding, quality to it. Like, it just feels like something's very off. Kind of like when you have, like, a bunch of houses that look very similar in a suburban area. I can't remember what phobia that kind of, like, plays into, but... Okay, I think we've already been this way before, but I'm not really seeing anywhere else I can go. Okay, I think... Hold on, we got 2 paths here. Okay, we went that way before. That was where the everything circled around. We didn't check this one, so... Okay, now I think we're getting somewhere. Really ain't trusting those holes in the walls, though. You know, I was hoping we were getting somewhere, but of course... Right. Pay attention to the ladder, James. Because I was thinking like that right there. I was thinking like, we loop back around like from another spot to get there, but I didn't even notice the ladder. Got a little worried there. But I feel like, if I wasn't streaming it, I wouldn't be rushing it as much. And I still, like, definitely seen, like, some pretty cool stuff here. Okay, that was weird. I don't know, this little texture glitch or what that was going on. But again, I also like the whole factor that the way this is that pretty sure there's, like, a lot of stuff I've missed. But at least this gives you guys a chance to go through if you want to do your own playthrough of it. To see, like, other areas I didn't explore. And of course, it's like, that's obviously very much open for you to do that. Speaking of this area right here, I'm having a feeling there's like probably like a few other spots here you guys could go and check out, but I'm gonna go and look to the right, just see if like we can go further. Doesn't really seem like there's much over there. Yeah, I think this might be a spot where we can't really like go and check anywhere else. I mean, there are like some lights here and there, but the general idea, of course, they want us to go up that way. God, the game just got really quiet. Yeah, that's eerie. I'm not hearing anything. Make sure the audio's still working. Do this real quick. Yeah, I can still hear it. Just want to make sure. Put it back down to where it was. That was strange. So I can hear the fluorescence, but it's like I didn't hear a splashing or anything. It just got like needle drop quiet when I went in here. So yeah, just know it's not like, you guys' like audio or anything. You can still hear something like, from this. I hear the fluorescence in the background. It just got really quiet in this room. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that was creepy. If anybody's up here. Okay, yeah, so all of them led out to the same place, so. Right, there we go, got the sound back. Well, now this is unsettling. But really well done design here. Are those trapeze? I thought that was like a trapeze thing, but it was literally just like, you know, the lights. All right. I think I see which way we can go here. But this is really awesome here. I like this design. I see a bunch. Looks like a bunch of slides right there. Okay. Well, that's not gonna work. Let's just kind of drop off. You see, I'm seeing like, you know, looks like a bunch of slides over there. If that's what it is. There's something over there is like doing a bunch of colorful stuff. But I don't think there's any way to get there from here. Yeah, it's fully impossible to get there from here. I think so. My guess is I gotta go over there. It's really ain't gonna be that difficult to do. I don't know. The things I don't know how far down this a pro tag right here can fall. Well, time to test it. Okay, well, I don't know if he takes fall damage or not, but you know, that was a pretty, like, nice little dip right there. If I get over here and it's literally saying there's no way, making sure. Because I was wondering, I was like, wait, I couldn't see a platform right. I was like, I know they ain't trying to, like, you know, trick me, tell me, I was like, oh, this way you gotta go, so you can't go that way. Okay, now. Yeah, just a massive fustercluck of, you know, there. Oh, this thing. Yep. I'm going. You gotta tell me which way to go. Which way I gotta go. You ain't got a point. Okay. Yeah, massive flight of stairs here. So it's been like, has been look back and that thing be gone. But that would have been eerie. Listen, it would have been attached to a Dark Souls boss or something. Like it disappears and suddenly like you just see like something like climbing up the void here. Like, I'm not gonna spook myself anymore. I'm leaving. And look down, there's gonna be like, you know, one of those big stone faces looking back at me again. Like, it's just like, you know, I just look down and it's just looking up at me cheesing. Like, it's got like, he's just like, just right there, just like, looking up, just cheesing his ass off. And it's like, hi, you wanna buy some apples? Like, I don't wanna buy shit from you. Like, you know, go back down your hole. Random thoughts aside. Okay, I'd hate to see their light bill, I ain't gonna lie. These better be LED bulbs. Okay, another Hellco violation. Well. Do not tell me that's where the game ends now. Don't you do it. Do not make... was making sure. If they would have ended that game right there with that, mm-mm. Okay, looks like we're not quite. Okay, of course, like, make sure, like, seal the sunroof. I literally no clip through that, I guess. Okay, this thing looks a bit too organic. Oh my god, y'all keeping a freaking Sarlacc down here? Okay, yeah, so see, here's the thing. Hey, whoa! Well, Boba Fett got out, so can I. Okay, so... Am I not supposed to go down in this thing? Why am I wet all of a sudden? Okay, so we're not supposed to go down there. Okay, well... Whatever. I'm worried. Is this an umbilical cord, or... Oh, great, we went from the back rooms to the back wombs. I guess I ain't supposed to go down here either. Yeah, it's just like the fact there's like... You hear something wet when I go down. Like I land in something. I don't even want to know what it is. Alright, let's check over here. It's fine, like the loud noise, I suppose. Like, yeah, I think like these lights are like kind of like these anglerfish looking lights are telling me I'm going the right way. Yeah, no enemy's my foot. Yeah, tell me which way I need to go. You dorks again? Are you in here with your stupid cell phone, your phone again? Oh, okay, well that's just unsettling. It's like there's a shadow of something. Okay. This makes me think of the offices from Backrooms lore. Oh, hell no. And it's looking at me. It's looking at me. Can we just take one for Super Mario 64, just like run a circle around until it goes away? Okay, way too dark. Oh, wow. hell, like, great. We found like an ancient, like, city down here. That's an awesome design to this or whatever, but next, Cthulhu's gonna show up. Like, how do we go from like pools to this? Jeez, okay, that's a lot of lights. Jesus, bright. I mean, I know we're almost done, but Jesus. In hell. I'm gonna keep these on hand too. Jeez. That was way too bright. Probably should put them on right at the start, but okay, is this it? Because now got to the heart of the problem. I guess that was it, guys. I mean, we'll see if anything else happens. Ow. All right, guys, that was experience. Yeah, guys, that was Liminalcore. Absolutely enjoyed it. Definitely was amazing. Personally wish they could have had some more level design outside the pools to kind of differentiate a bit from pools. Mainly because not just because I felt like some of the stuff I was seeing was like same a similar fashion, though the game still did its own thing. But obviously I would like just kind of like for such a good game, I would like to seeing like the devs kind of like definitely have like something like much different compared to what pools was, because like pools is like gotten like a lot of like it's got like a lot of love on Steam. Love to see this game do the same thing. Just as much as I like the pools area in the Backrooms mythos, I do kind of wish they would like had some other locations, because it seemed like we had like a little bit of like the party room, and like a little bit of hints at like the dream core, like the suburban thing or whatever. Just would have been nice to actually see like more differentiation of that. But otherwise, the game ran pretty well. That was like a good thing about this compared to like other games I played where Backroom style games that had like a pool level where it definitely chugged and all that. Didn't really do that as much here, because I know with pools itself, I know I keep doing a comparison, but games do, both of them do like have like a lot in common. This one at least ran better, felt more optimized. And all that aside, I do hope that the devs do put out like the DLC they were talking about. Because if I go over here and look at this, I'm gonna kind of tell you guys, like, just look this up. Matter of fact, I got like there was only one thing I missed. So here's the thing. I almost fully completed it. I almost actually got 100% of the achievements here, because as it turns out, they have one for falling into the void 10 times, and if I would have fell into the void one more time, I would have fully completed it as far as achievements were concerned. I got 8 out of 9 achievements here. So I actually got full achievement-wise completion for the game. But looking at this, they said there's like a chapters update. New chapters release date. We're excited to announce the 2 brand new chapters of Liminalcore on their way, offering even more immersive, unsettling, and mysterious backroom experiences. The original was supposed to be 24th of January. They said it would be available on 24th of January, so obviously that didn't happen. It says right here, slight delay, and it was going to be the 30th of January. And it says, like, who knows, we might just cook up another chapter later this year. And then there's, like, one more right here, and it kind of, like, shows as, like, a sneak peek to the upcoming chapters. So, yeah, if you guys see right here, it's obvious what they're doing. Definitely looks like they're kind of, like, giving, like, a little bit of a take on the, Floor Zero. Like, it's not actually, like, it's got, like, the yellow wallpaper, but it doesn't have, like, the yellow, like, the floor, but it definitely has like some serious like Floor Zero like stuff there. But it says, so we decided to bake the lighting and keep Lumina's option enabled for now. This will let players experience the world of Liminalcore in a better way, and also let others who couldn't play it before because of hardware limitations of Lumen. So I'm guessing Lumen is like probably their lighting thing or whatever. But either way, so apparently they did actually do like a lot of optimization with this. So that's one thing. Like it was like maybe the reason it's optimized because they really did like work like they actually had issues with it and they went in and fixed it. So what my guess is like, because going by this, we're sorry for the unannounced delay and the problems it created. We We know all you were super excited for the next chapters as we are now, but we're getting so many users who are complaining about Lumen not performing how it should be, resulting in an unplayable game. So decided to bait the light and keep Lumen as an option to enable for now. So basically, it says the bait lighting approach will also help us plan for a future update, VR update in the future. No promises on VR yet. So yeah, Amber was talking about like it'll be interesting in VR. They said possible VR in the future, but no promises. But something I guess they're considering. So we sincerely apologize for a slight delay, but we wanted to deliver the best possible experience for you all. These chapters are shaping up to be truly amazing. We're confident the wait will still be worth it. So yeah, basically like they decided to like they opted to optimize the game more before they release like the other chapters, which I think was actually the right move, because there's no point like putting out new levels, you know, for a game that a lot of people aren't able to enjoy. And I run a 3060 on my computer, and it seemed like it was running pretty decently on high settings. So I'm hoping that what this means is that, you know, someone's got like, you know, less, you know, beefy computer than me. Which, you know, I definitely, like, you know, want to eventually upgrade my computer. I want to eventually, you know, get, like, upgrade to, like, a 4060 at one point. And also upgrade my processor, because I've had, like, you know, these parts in it for a few years now. It definitely is about time for me to upgrade. But, I look at, like, if I was able to run this with a 3060 at high, hopefully, like, others, you know, should be able to, like, you know, who have, like, you know, less, like, you know, powerful computers will be able to run it, like, you know, decently on lower settings. Because it was a great-looking game. And, like, yeah, it did chug it a few points, but I'll keep in mind I was also streaming it. But really, the parts, like, you feel like it would have chugged a lot more, like, you know, mainly, like, you know, the areas with the ball pits and everything. It really still kind of handled it pretty decently. And also with, like, a lot of these water physics, and the water looks great in this game. You know, the fact that it actually kind of held up the way it did. I'm guessing they already put the optimizations in place, so I'm guessing this maybe we'll be getting, like, you know, the chapters sometime in the near future, because it sounded like, you know, they already had everything set. Like, you know, they had, like, you know, the chapters pretty much about ready to release. But then, like, you know, decided to kind of like work on this stuff. So I'm guessing it means like they're not starting from scratch with the new chapters, and those should hopefully be coming any day now. And when that happens, I will be playing more of this. But for now, I'm gonna mark it as, like, you know, as a full game. And then once the new chapters like released, I'll, like, you know, update it, like this being like part 1, and then the other one being part 2. But overall, though, I enjoyed it. It was like really fun. Again, there was no combat or anything like that. The only way you could really, like, you know, die was, you know, falling, you know, into the water. And even still, you didn't really get penalized that much. You just got put right back to where you fell in at. But they definitely nailed the atmosphere. Like, the sound design was phenomenal. Just like little spots where, you know, you just gotta go in and just see, like, just a random, like, okay, you can, like, random house over there, and then, like, you know, just all the stuff that was going on. You're trying to interpret what's happening. They did like a great job with it. You know, I really did enjoy this. Has me interested to see what the other chapters are going to be about. Like I said, my only gripe with this, I wish there would have been a bit more diversity, and there wouldn't have been as much focus on the pools, because they had like other areas they could have went with the back rooms. Like, I kind of wish what they could have done is literally like started off with this. You know, started off with, like, you know, this like with floor 0. There's like a complete absence of it in this, and even pools had a floor 0 style thing. Like, most backrooms games you see have this, because this is basically, you know, what started the whole thing. But they, you know, didn't even have that for this one, but they are going to be adding it in. Just kind of feel like it would have been cool to actually have, like, you know, that, and, you know, to start it off with. And maybe, like, go into pools and do the party rooms thing and all that. But at the same time, I'm also not knocking it, because they still did, like, you know, some things differently from, you know, the actual pools game. Just hoping this one does continue to take off, because it was fun, felt more optimized. And I know, like, pools has put out some, like, you know, updates since I last played it. Because I did, like, one stream for that, and that was it. I felt like there was nothing else really for me to see in it. And I know they've done some optimization since, and I'm pretty sure it probably runs better than it did since I played it last time. But either way, that's another game you guys can check out if you want to. But the next time I do a backroom style game, like I said, I'm probably going to go and pick up Dreamcore sometime this week. I may actually go ahead and buy it, you know, after I finish the stream, and I may actually play that tomorrow. I'm not sure. There's a couple of other games I was considering trying to play throughout the week. But, you know, Dreamcore definitely is probably going to be on the agenda. I'm going to actually check real quick and see how much it is currently. I had it on my wish list on Steam. If we go and check this, Dreamcore is currently, it also says, in case you guys want to pick it up, $7.19. So yeah, I'm probably gonna go ahead and pick that up. There's also a demo for Dreamcore if y'all want to try it. And I want to say there might have been one for this too, but I cannot remember for the life of me if there was. Let me go check the store page. If you want to, like, yeah, there's a demo for this if you guys want to go in and actually just see if it'll run with your PC. So that's a plus to it. Just go in, like, you know, and if you enjoy it, you know, $5.59. So yeah, Dreamcore probably the next one I'm gonna jump on. But with that said, if you guys enjoyed the stream, appreciate it if you like, comment, you know, and if you're not subscribed, appreciate it if you subscribe as well. And also, you know, of course, you know, share if you enjoyed it. You know, I suck at outros at times. I apologize. And also, I guess it's just because, like, the whole fact that the lights and, like, sounds and everything were kind of messing with me or whatever. It kind of, like, discombobulated me. But yeah, try to do it right this time. If you guys enjoyed the stream, be sure to like, comment, share, and, you know, also, if you aren't subscribed to the channel, you know, appreciate you doing that as well. We're getting close to 1K on here, and I'm grateful for all those who've helped so far, and I'm also, you know, grateful for whoever else jumps on board, you know, and, you know, becomes a member of Mask Alley. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and call it here. Don't think there's going to be another stream tonight. I'm going to be heading up to the gym in a bit, and then there's going to be, like, probably, like, a possible, you know, another anime night. I'm on, you know, Discord if anyone's up for it. Because I've been kind of like, just, you know, basically, you know, without really going into details, I've been kind of like, you know, a little bit like, you know, absent on my Discord the past, you know, for, you know, a bit now and all that for like, you know, since like last night, but I'd probably, you know, jump back on there to do a movie night and everything. But anyways, all that aside, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Much love. Sorry that, you know, it got off to a rough start due to what happened, like when I tried to stream this a little while ago and had to start over. But at least we, you know, rebound in the end. But anyways, until next one, much love, Rogues. Thank you guys for coming out and hanging out with me, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching.